A water shut-off situation that has a Detroit homeowner calling out the city again. The homeowner has been in this position before, and the city has previously acknowledged the mistake.
They also promised it would never happen again. The question tonight, why did it happen again? And what is now being done to make this right?
Our consumer investigator, Hank Winchester, live at DWSD headquarters downtown. Hank, first of all, is the water still off?
Karen, Jason, good evening to both of you. The water is flowing again at that address, but I'll tell you what, we've been talking with leadership here at DWSD, and I don't get the sense and the feeling that this problem is resolved once and for all. And for the person living at that address, that is a huge problem. It's the water mistake the city just can't seem to make right.
Very frustrating.
Ron Gibson has dealt with this issue before. He lives in a duplex in Detroit. And for whatever reason, when his neighbor is past due, the city shuts off both customers, even though Ron has a zero balance.
I've been up all day long now trying to get my water turned back on.
This happened yesterday, earlier this year, and also back in 2018.
By virtue of the fact that I live in this property, I have no water.
When this happened last time, I took Ron's concerns to the top boss with DWSD, Gary Brown, and was told this would not happen again.
We're going to have Mr. Gibson's water cut back on today, and then we're going to go into court and force the management company to put a second line into the duplex that isn't paying so that this never happens again.
But it did happen yet again. So now, what is the solution? Back out here live, we just received a statement from DWSD. Let me read it to you. It says DWSD apologizes for the inconvenience Mr. Ron Gibson continues to experience because he is on the same service line as his neighbor who has a delinquent account. Once we were alerted on Monday of the interruption to Mr. Gibson's water service, it was restored within hours. DWSD has flagged both accounts and made note of this rare situation. The question we still want answered tonight that we're hoping to get from DWSD is if court action was taken like Gary Brown promised, why then do we not have two separate service lines? It does not seem like this is resolved, and Mr. Gibson is still concerned. We're live here tonight downtown. Hank Winchester, back to you.
Yeah, good point, Hank, because Mr. Brown said that that was going to make a change, and obviously it doesn't seem like they did. Meantime, can any legal action be taken against the neighbor who isn't paying?
Yeah, Karen, and there can be, and that is something that Gary Brown talked about previously, making sure that the management company that was leasing that individual, that unit, is held financially responsible, and they may be involved in adding the service line, but it is a problem that has continued now 3 different times, and it really needs to stop.
We know you'll stay on top of it. We appreciate it. Thank you, Hank.